Let's cut straight to the point. This is the most basic Rathma set without any primal ancient items. Usually when you watch a YouTube guide, every of these guys has like Paragon level 2k upwards, and they have like primal ancient every gear slot. Their gems are like level 100 or like 95 or something. And they have perfectly rolled gear and all this stuff. They never show how this build actually performs when it's basic gear, which you get like after 1 week of farming at best. Usually for the casual players that's 2 hours a day at best. So this is the Enchantress, Flower of Time, Kids Insight, Nemesis Braces for obvious reasons. It's mandatory. Ring of Real Grandeur, I just had one. This is the follower marker which I'm using just to get all the skills that she casts. And if you push greater rifts, if you like have a high level character already later on, the better follower mark is where she doesn't die for obvious reasons. And then you equip Unity here, and instead of this ring convention of elements which just gives you tons of damage but doesn't increase your survivability, you also equip Unity just so that you don't instantly perma die off cooldown of your proc spells. So let's see how it performs without items. First, Nephilim Rift, tier 16, highest you can get in the game. So this is how you play the build. Just kill a few monsters, spawn your corpses, so you get 10 of this. Skeletons or whatever you can revive. Followers, I would say. This is an unscripted video, hence not really fluid talking, because it's not prepared. I just fired it up, uploaded, because it pissed me off that most of these guides never show like weak characters, let's say that way, that barely like push great rifts 80 or something with a full set, and this is with an overpowered set. So see, like you proc Army of the Dead, one-shot things, you run away until your Army of the Dead cooldown is up. And that's basically how the build plays. No micromanagement, except if you play Greater Rifts, this build has a bit of micromanagement due to this ring that spawns the killing zone, that increases your damage, and this convention of elements ring that gives you cyclic beacon, or let's say cycling buff that either increases your elemental damage, poison damage, whatever. I would probably, like, this is the meta build, but if you're pushing solo, great rifts and all this stuff, I would recommend running Unity with your followers so that you like mitigate the damage and don't trip constantly while you are proc is a cooldown, either the Enchantress proc or the proc of your character. It's not the fastest build, especially not with these gems. You have to like get the gems that increase your movement speed and all this stuff. Swiftness, if you want to do speed drift. But if you like want to chill, farm, breaths or something like this, it's pretty solid build because it's relaxing. It's one button playstyle usually. Literally don't have to do anything, not even like generate your essence. That's it. And as of leveling this build, I think I leveled this with corpse destruction, because it's let's say the base damage, like the scaling of this is incredibly high. Just like drop the flesh golem that spawns corpses and one-shot the elite pack. That's it. With 0 gear whatsoever, you can just slap random gear on and still one-shot the elite mobs. Then you join a party, public party, run some Necromancer Set, that's it. Then you try to get like one piece of the set and then you just spam the cube stuff to get your full set. And that's it. The audio might be bad. I'm also not a native English speaker, so it may sound strange to your ears, eyes. But anyhow. So now the Rift Guardian spawns soon.
Is here.
That's it. Just infinite damage builds. Can easily do T16s due to having 2 procs. First proc is from your final service, second proc is from your Enchantress Revive. I forgot how she does it. Is it this? No. And it's this one, I think. Fate Labs. Can do it later.
Not.
So this build has 2 variants, I guess. Well, a bit more. Like if you want speed drifting, you need this gem and then some other gem, which increases your move speed on gold pickup and few other items I don't have currently in my inventory. Doesn't matter. So this is the build with this Jess Skull Scythe, which you need to run maximum essence on your gear for this build to like be optimal. And you go to your cube and you need Relentless Shadow Hook. Every point of maximum essence increases your damage by 0.5 and bonus by general addition essence for enemy hit. This is irrelevant. All you need is the first point of the passive. You have like 330 essence with all this stuff, with Paragon and all the increase you like gear, Paragon, whatever you can get. 330, this means 0.5, 330, and you divide this by 2, so you get like around 165% or something increased damage. Then you need a Spawns of Cleaner. Army of the Dead deals 96 increased damage. Necklace is pointless, like irrelevant, which you prefer. You can run Hellfire Amulet for your passives, which you want. Or you can run this. This is like highest damage, but Glass Cannon. Necklace. So there are 2 types of this build, which I already said. There's the cube here. Then you need Fate's Foe for obvious reasons. Army of the Dead gives you an additional rune, which is like huge. Army of the Dead already does like 12,000 damage in the Death Valley, and then another 250 plus then another rune. Then the ring, you need Ring of Royal Grandeur, and this is for speed drifting. Reduce the remaining cooldown of your skills. So if you like want to run extremely fast through the rifts and farm stuff, you use this. And if you want to use The other type of this build, if you don't like this essence micromanagement, so you change overwhelming essence for something else. The increased essence not that important after that. And what's this hive called? Forgot the name. Tragul's Corroded Fang. So the Cursed Scythe rune from Grim Scythe now has a 100% chance to apply a curse, and you deal 200 increased damage to cursed enemies. So you swap out the Simulacrum from Grim Scythe and use the Cursed Scythe. The Simulacrum does nothing for a build except that it increases our maximum essence for, well, by 100%, so it's now 660 instead of 330. This is massive damage for Greater Rift, so you just pop this Simulacrum, pop Army of the Dead, and like Greater Rift boss upwards from 70 to I guess 90 dies instantly or in 2 casts, depending on situation and whatever, what pylons you have. Bane of the Trapped, standard gem, because Necromancer relies on CC and slowing stuff. Bane of the Powerful, I just use Bane of the Powerful because it's just cookie cutter. Always good, always useful. And Zuri's Stone of Vengeance, damage is increased, your deal is increased by 7%, up to 10 yards, up to 40%. Those are low level gems, right? My Scythe is not ancient or primal ancient, so it's like the scaling is extremely high because it already does like Great Rifts 85 upwards. Anyhow, thank you for watching. See ya. This is what this build does to Great Rifts Guardians. This is 83, fairly low, but also not like the smallest one, so it just procs Simulacrum, Army of the Dead, and it instantly dies. It's like... and it's not even close. So this build could probably like, even with my shit gear, with no primal ancients, no like upgraded gems, no upgraded ancient item. This build could probably like, without any improvements, push Rift 100, I guess.
My bag is full.